Yeah. Hennessy.
This is the H&H Podcast. I'm your host, Scott.
And I'm the co-host, Duke. And to my left here, I got my man, Nephew.
To my right, I got my brother Eno in the building. It was really good.
But hold up, you can't forget the cameraman, my man in the back, Big Loso.
Loso in case you ain't know so.
Loco, what it do, Ho? What for
Chilling, my guys. You know how it do.
You see, today we got a special guest.
Pew, pew, pew.
You know, my man Henry in the building. You know, my
He's a
man,
good friend, long-time friend.
My man, Big Henry.
My man's a workout extraordinaire.
I try.
Spartan race god, nigga.
I try.
Yeah. We got basically a good friend of ours, been
Yeah,
for
man.
several years. You know, played
We
ball
over
with
10
him.
deep in this bitch.
He ain't my friend. He ain't my friend.
We played ball. Basically, we played ball. I think we met each other playing ball, right?
Yeah,
I
we,
found out right. Yeah.
Probably Cherokee.
Cherokee too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hooping over there, but yeah, for City Park. I've seen you guys in Cherokee, but City Park is really where.
Yeah, I think that's where
noticing
we
you
met.
guys more.
That
Like,
Mexican
I've
league,
seen you
right?
before. Yeah.
When you seen him the first time, you seen him ball?
I want to believe what Scott just said. I think Cherokee is the first time I seen him.
There was balling?
Because even before that, I wasn't even hooping in this Mexican
We
league.
taught
And then-
Henry, we taught Henry how to ball.
And there was
Oh, y'all taught Henry how to ball.
I'm still talking. I thought I was the guest, not playing.
My bad.
Eno, I keep telling you.
Nah, but
There's a
I did
petition.
see them at City, and we hooped. I remember us running. I think we ran just one game of fives for real, because it was just the I want to say the basketball Q was not there. I was still in the street ball, and I just got probably in middle school to be honest, and just got on the first basketball team. You know what I mean? Knowing the fundamentals of it, and they've already seen it. They're probably you guys. I think we were like in your late 20s. I think
Like teens, late teens. We was in probably
teens.
maybe
I was like
20.
13, 14 when I first
that
like was in the Mexican league, and that's when I seen them. They was already killing it in the Mexican league.
Are you
like-
Mexican?
Yeah, full Mexican.
Okay, so it just seemed like they're frauds over there.
Yeah, facts.
You
And,
keep saying Mexican lead, and I only
yeah,
see
yeah.
Scott don't.
Nah, hold up, but you're
I'm
allowed.
not trying to. Scott, you look a little Puerto Ricanish to me.
Nah, but every team is allowed like one or two
Yeah,
non-Mexicans.
that's the racist part of the league. But
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, all
I was
right.
there to hoop.
This is
you know what I mean?
hockey.
Like I got a lot of role models and people that helped me out through my life that are African American. When they hear me saying I'm playing in the Mexican league, we're allowed to have two non-Mexicans, and they be like, "Yo, that's a racist league." Like,
Yeah.
yo, guys,
You gonna have two
I'm
niggas?
like-
That's
and I-
crazy.
and yo, and I look at them and I'm like, I'm just trying to play ball.
Yeah.
I'm just there to play ball. It's an organized league. I'm just there to play ball. Like either way, I play in the Spanish league. I played in the Jefferson League. I played in the Richardson League
Richardson.
in Body Zone 2. I played in the Church League. Like I just like
So what you trying to say right now is you better than them?
At this point,
at
yes.
this point, yes. Oh,
Oh,
Past
yeah.
5
Okay,
years,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's
I
just-
just
it's
want
just
to
him-
put that out there.
Nigga, he's in shape. We
Maybe
are shape.
7 years.
He's in shape, but we are shapes. Got me on a different type of level of weakness.
So it's funny because that league, we had our first game today, and we won the last 4 championships in that league.
Oh,
And
damn.
it's getting to that point where the guy that runs the league is trying to find ways to like sabotage our team in a way because you're allowed two non-Mexicans, so we always keep the same 2. And
So who you got, Matumbo, and who else?
Nah, black. They're not black. One's Puerto Rican.
Oh, no,
and with Nino's
Oh, so
Puerto
you
Rican,
a,
right?
oh, so you a niggless
There's
team.
2 guards.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else got black people. That's
Well,
the crazy
damn.
part. That's the crazy part.
Where the niggas on your team?
Yeah.
Sound, you know what I mean? I heard a little racist.
So,
man.
They
Black
definitely.
Lives Matter.
Well, we got Lou and this other power forward, my cousin, and they're both in shape. They're both tall. They both crashed. They both played in college ball. So it's like we have no trouble at all, and we have guards already. The 2 non-Mexicans are our point guards that I played. Ozzy's one of them that's played for years and has coached for years. Yeah, so it's
Fucking
like
Ozzy.
I'm not saying we can't pick up somebody nice that's not Puerto Rican or anything like that, but
So you're not picking up Scott. is what you're saying.
Huh?
You're not picking up Scott.
No
if you
hoop
did
no
that.
more. It's very tired.
Scott retired? Damn, first I heard of it.
From leagues, nigga, in leagues, yeah. I ball in the streets a little bit.
Scott, these is different now.
Yeah.
Bro, no, I ain't gonna lie, that concrete, it's
Bro.
no joke playing in the concrete. I'd rather play at bodies than indoors, but that concrete is a different kind of soreness on the knees.
Yep. I balled one time in the last year and a half outside. And that
How'd
was
that work out for you?
like a week or 2 ago. Nigga, and I was like, yeah, not again.
Nah.
Running, jumping, sprinting.
The
like,
fall is crazy though. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fall,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
I bet.
You ever play corner basketball?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What?
You know,
Got the milk
that
crate.
might have been the last
Make
chance
a
right
whole-
there.
Nigga, you from New York? That's different.
You from a different country.
Nigga, you from New York, nigga? That's different.
That's
That's
third
what
world
New York.
country
Born
right
to
there.
basketball?
They didn't let him in the rucker, so he ain't had no choice. He had to pin crates to
He
the
made,
wall, nigga.
he made the record.
Oh damn, niggas was on the streets for real.
But yeah, for our viewers
how we
that
did it,
don't,
bro.
for our viewers that don't know Henry, do you wanna tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
I'm Henry Cowell. You can find me on Instagram, Cowell Fitness, Twitter as well, Cowell Fitness. I'm a personal trainer and I'm a strength training USA boxing coach too. Star City Boxing is right now where I'm at, and Why Mr. Fitness, Exeter Fitness, and basically my home now for personal training clients for anything, toning, building, well, whatever they want. And right now, Mario Chanel, I don't know if you see me at work, but I'm not out of work no more for a reason.
Yeah.
I actually quit my job and 2 weeks ago and
I see.
just risked it all
I follow you
on
on-
personal training and doing what I love.
I
Like,
follow you on
I-
social media. I see
Yeah.
you.
You see that?
I see you working.
yeah, I have 3
Put it in work.
certifications, CPR, like I said, my USA boxing book now to be a coach, and I'm actually working to get my referee PAAA on for basketball.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
so
man.
I'm trying to,
Yeah, man.
you know
High
what I
school
mean?
games and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
That's
yeah.
what's up. So you do
Money. I
CPR,
see how
yeah?
they, don't do no calls. So, yo, because we won a championship 4 years in a row in that league, bro, they don't be giving us nothing. Ozzy and they be on purpose. Like today, we actually had to jump ball. Other team got it. Second half, we supposed to get it.
Yeah, and they got it.
And I was like, yo, we're gonna give it to them because you're over there taking that long to come back into the court. I'm like, what? How you do that? Like we starting the game. I go, all right, well, we got
Y'all
the
still
end. I'm
won?
like, nah, you're giving it to them now. Like, yo, no
Y'all
calls
won,
at all. But huh?
Y'all won?
Yeah, we won. Yeah.
Fuck it, right?
They trying
So I
to
heard you
fuck
do.
over.
I heard you do CPR.
Yeah.
All right. So what if Eno was dying?
This nigga is
Right.
stupid.
If Eno was dying out here, would you give him CPR to survive?
I'm gonna say one thing. He's gonna owe me big because I am. He's gonna know I'm saved your life, bro. You owe me.
You owe me your life.
You owe me your life. You better. If I hit you up on some shit like, yo,
That nigga-
you gotta come bury this body with me. You better-
Damn.
I was certified a couple of years ago.
You said what?
I was certified a couple of years ago for my job.
But how
Yeah, but
gonna
you
do
can't
something
save yourself though. So I'm gonna
So
need
like,
Henry.
I'm gonna
Because
do it.
Henry's the only one. Because I can have my CPR license
And
and
the
you.
only
you
reason
fuck-
why I even got that is because that actually happened. I was 21 at the time. I just got my certification, and I'm working at a gym, private gym, like money gym. It's like literally no membership. It's all one-on-ones. So it's personal training one-on-ones. That's it. It's a nice little gym. They got their own shower. They got their own locker. Yo, doctors, dentists. Yo, I met a chick that she built a house for what's her name, Lady Gaga in Lancaster. She was dating some dude from Lancaster. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah.
She built a house. She showed me a picture of her and everything. And mad bread, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. But one of them in there actually ended up passing out.
Oh Lord.
And we all didn't know what to do. We're like, oh,
Niggas
shit,
looking
so the owner of the gym went over there and did CPR because he owns the gym. He knows where it is. Right after that, he got mad. He was like, yo, why didn't anybody do anything? And he was like, yo, we didn't know no
What was you
CPR.
supposed to do?
So then he sent all of us, all 5 of us, to go get certified. And we got certified. And since then, I've always renewed it. I've always, thank God it's never happened, but it's still good to have.
Just in case, we got you.
Yeah. So if you apply to a gym and you show them that you got that, they'll like to give you more. Like, oh, he's
Well rounded and shit.
yeah.
That is lit.
So you are saving Eno, is what you're
Huh?
saying. So you're saving Eno.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
What got you into this? Because you're saying like you quit your job to go full time with this and all
Yeah.
that. So it's obviously your passion and what you love. So
It
what
is.
really got you?
How
into
was
it?
that decision like
To be my job.
to just say fuck it?
Oh, obviously it was a strategic decision. It wasn't no just like I'm risking it all. I'm broke and I'm gonna do this. Which some people do. Don't get me wrong, and it gives them more of a grind. So, like I have no choice. But this was more strategic. I took out my savings, paid off a lot of debt. I've been with my girl for like 2 years now, and this is the first time we agreed on moving in. So she's gonna be paying her half on. All I told her was give me half the rent. That's it. I'll take care of groceries. I still took care of everything that was already in the electricity.
Oh, so you wiped up.
Huh?
So we got a lot of viewers that just disconnected off this thing. It was like, he's taking? Never mind. Get off this podcast, man.
Or if it makes it even worse, I was actually married before that when I was 24, like a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then you
Been
divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people probably coming back. They probably got hope.
Yeah.
They probably got hope now. Like, you know what?
It might not
Yo,
work.
but having, I've been there in high school, like having a lot of side joints, it takes a lot of work, and
No,
you
it
get
don't.
older, and it's like, I don't mean,
Yeah, you seem like you do a lot already to be having
Yeah.
side joints on top of that.
That shit is a job in its
Yeah,
own.
How you know, Scott?
Because I used to do the same.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Like
good now.
time
Used
frame,
to.
you might have to pick them up, you might have to take them over here. you
Yeah,
might
these
have to
bitches gonna be
yeah,
driving
you
like
might
that
have
too.
to-
Yeah,
you're
these
crazy.
bitches
Like,
gonna-
You hiding that one from that one.
Yeah, you
Pick me up.
Like, do I really
I'm
want
gonna
to
guess
deal with
one.
this girl waking up like she don't want to leave my place? Like, damn. Like, what?
That's the worst. When they at your crib and they don't want to leave,
And when you get
you got to
older-
hit with the, yo, all right, man, my mom said she wanted me to come over there, so I'm going to go over there. What you going to do, though? You good? You want me to drop you off or something? Uber? Nothing? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's
Eno's still doing it now. He got, you know what I mean? Eno got mad
how
side
was it,
joints.
yo? Stressful? Getting gray hairs and beard?
Eno said, fuck combing my hair today. These bitches got me fucked up.
Word.
It's all good, Eno. We know you got them side
You
hoes.
got side joints.
Yeah.
See?
But what really got me into fitness is my definition of like the meaning of life. Like everyone has their own meaning of life. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but since I was a kid, I've always like questioned like why we have two hands, why we have eyes, why we have nose, mouth, like why we built so perfectly to sense everything, and why haven't we mastered the body or the mind and physical fitness and mentally? And I'll give you a good example: basketball. Like if you're dribbling to your right all the time, right hand layup, how do you grow from that? You go to your left, right? So I did that right now. Pretty sure everybody in this room can only write with their dominant hand and not with their other hand. Why can't we be more versatile? Like, let me write this, and let me write this shit over here too. Let me write two fucking papers at once and master these two hands like I did in basketball, or like I did in boxing, or like I did in anything like that. So it like, to me, it was just like, you have to be stronger, you have to be faster, you have to be, physically fit, mentally, and physically, and don't get me wrong, it's important also to relax. It's very important to relax. That's why I would drink every now and then. I don't mind drinking every now and then, knowing that as long as I don't get to that point, like where I get fucked up, and it's just like, yo, you're killing too many brain cells. And not that I encourage drinking too. If you don't drink, don't drink. If you drink light, drink light.
If you're not trying to get fucked up, don't drink with Scott.
I'm just encouraging.
Don't drink with Scott. Scott will have you
I've seen Scott.
leaning, you hear me?
Yeah.
Scott will have you on a different level of
He
fucked up.
can carry all that.
Oh, you know, he could carry a lot. Them knees is good. I tell you, them knees is good.
360 pounds above the knee.
Above the knees.
Above the knees, nigga.
Scott be drunk as hell, like he tip drilling when he walking and shit. Hey, wait.
So here's a physical fact for Scott. If you take a pound off your stomach, that's 3 pounds off your knees. Like your knees will feel a lot lighter if you take a pound off your stomach.
See, Scott?
Yeah.
I feel like there was
So when
shots
you
thrown
walk,
at Scott.
That pound will feel different on your knees. That's
crazy.
Off of one.
I've been on my shit lately. I've been slacking, but yeah, I've been on it.
Oh, I thought you
We're
meant
here
you
every day doing the podcast.
He said he been on his knees lately.
I told Mario that.
Don't do that.
Damn, y'all just
He was saying he been on his knees lately.
Do anything to work out, bro.
Yeah.
That's lit though, man.
But I'm also trying to get my Spartan certification too as well. And that joint, these don't be cheap. These be pretty pricey, and they be having a test, and they be having some trick questions, and they get real specific. And every year it changes because you know what I mean. Physical fitness changes every year. You know what I mean? You get better with machines, you get better with science, you get better with recovery, and people are getting stronger every year.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
In all shape, you see basketball players start taking up boxing, they start taking up weightlifting.
Yeah.
And if you seen like,
Footwork, routines, all
yeah, you see Michael Jordan's documentary, he'll say in the documentary he was a little skinny kid until he started working out. He's like, yo, these Pistons are
Yeah,
fucking
them
me up.
Pistons was
Like,
putting in work.
yeah,
Them Pistons was putting in work. That's why.
start getting stronger, so I can take them hits, and that's in all sports.
So
And if you're not getting your body right, you should listen
I
to
know,
right.
I know you did. You did boxing at one point. You
Yeah.
used to box. So what made you change to like being doing coaching and stuff?
I got old. I really wanted to compete, so I did an amateur career and made it to Golden Gloves. I made it to the conference semis for my region, and it was like, yo, every week you had to fight Golden Gloves. Every week you had to fight for 6 weeks straight. So you had to maintain that weight, the discipline for 6 weeks straight. And if you won all 6 weeks, you made it to the championship, which is always in Philly. So you fight against people in Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, Lebanon, Lancaster. You know, you got these hick cities, hood cities. Yeah.
What about like Jersey?
Yeah, well, Camden too. Yeah.
Okay, we got a fighter here that he says that He said he think he could take you one-on-one.
Nah, I retired.
Ray said he could take you one-on-one.
I
so was
retired.
just
I
like,
retired. I retired.
Oh, you said
Yeah, no, I
I was like,
retired.
we can do that.
I retired
So
right.
like to this day, I don't compete, but I still spar.
I retired as soon as you
It's
said
just
that.
in your
Oh,
blood.
okay.
bro.
I just remember to make sure
Mexican,
because
yeah.
Ray said he was gonna give you.
Nah. As soon as you said that, I retired.
I mean, I work with you. I'm not gonna. I don't be in there to take people's heads off. I'm in there to work with
that's
them.
what sparring's
I mean,
about.
I feed off your energy. Whatever
So
energy you
you're
give
like
me.
a Lomachenko. You like to break it
Oh
down.
God, I love them chicken. Yeah.
That's my fave.
So, question, Henry. When you were boxing, what
You
was
were here-
your toughest opponent?
My toughest, yourself. for real. There was days, yo. I started boxing at 20 to 22. Yo, at 22, bro, I had a tear down my eyes because it's like, yo, the pressure is crazy. You do like the main event, co-main event, and it's like everyone's rooting for you, counting you, and then the thought hits you like, yo, I could lose.
You could
I
mention
could possibly
yeah,
lose.
You could
you're
lose all that
mentally
right
beating
there.
yourself
You
up
know what I
before
mean?
the fight.
In front of my people, my family, and then what's gonna happen? Like, and then all that pressure feeds on you. And I mean, to this day, I blame my boy Julian because
It's a fight before the fight. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I blame my boy Julian for that because he was the head of the gym. He was undefeated, Golden Glove champion, like won the whole tournament, like Golden Glove champion, young age, like 17 and 0, like, and he ended up taking a break. And who was behind him? Me. I was 3 and 0 at the time, coming up at 152, and I looked good. I was working out with him. That was my boy since high school. He used to wrestle too in Muhlenberg, and we would work out, and I would always push myself as much as he did. And he ended up leaving, and the whole gym, the kids, teens, coaches, looking at me like, oh, we on
It's
his
on you
back
now,
like,
man.
yeah.
So the
You
thing,
the
what-
star now. We focus on you. Luckily, so we did a Golden Glove tournament. I won the first 2 rounds. I won first round. I beat the boy in Harrisburg. Second round, I beat the boy in Altoona. And then during sparring, I ended up fucking up my wrist. And that's when I was in a fight.
And you're fighting every week.
Yeah,
So
every week.
there's no
That's
recovery.
crazy,
There's
yeah.
no recovery time.
So I ended up going to see a doctor. He said I had a sprain, so it was like more swollen than the right one. So mind you, every week they announce where they're gonna have this Golden Glove. It's not. I think now they have it where they have it ahead of time already announced. But you would know 2 weeks before, like where you're gonna go, where you're gonna fight. So the next fight was in my city. It was at Reverb, and I had that sprained wrist. And
Before that reverse?
yeah, it was at Reverb.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it was a lot of pressure on me because I felt like I'm gonna win. But then I'm just thinking about the sprained wrist. The doctor said I had a sprained wrist, and my coach was like, yo, you can use the doctor's note as a bye, and you'll be at the tournament, but it won't count as a loss in your book. So it was like the biggest decision I ever made was not fighting. To this day, I think about that shit. I think about shit every day when I'm at the boxing gym. Or like, what if I would have took the fight? Maybe I would have won.
Would you say that,
But that
that's
joint
a
was-
regret?
Huh?
That's a regret, like not fighting?
It's
or
not a
you
regret.
think- you think
It's more of a
you made
lesson.
the right
It's more of a lesson. It's more of a lesson where I'm gonna have those decisions coming. Those decisions are gonna come in my life, but I shouldn't beat myself about it. I think about it, but it's more of not a regret. It's more of a fantasy. It's more of like I think back at it. I think about it. I would have whooped his ass.
Yeah.
But then I think about it like, damn, I would have got my ass whooped. Good thing I didn't do it. And then it feels more of like a better idea. But then, if it, you know what I mean? It's to this day, I just wanted to fight in my home crowd. Like, I
Oh,
had
you
people
still got it though. All you gotta do is post on Facebook. You about to fuck people up. Let the crowd come up and just start walking down the block, fucking niggas out. Like niggas, oh, you still got it. You still
Going
got
back,
it.
would you fight if you could go back right now? Would you fight?
I mean, I still spar. I would want to compete, but boxing is a job and a half. It's real dedication. But now that I have the
You
time,
have to.
the thought did come back to me, and I'm still debating because right now I weigh 180. I got stronger. So like right after I fucked up my wrist and it started getting better,
That's like
I started doing more. Huh?
That's like cruiserweight. You had to lose like 30, 40%.
Exactly.
Shit.
And I ain't trying to fight nobody at 180. They're
Hell
tall.
no, they're all
shorter,
over
bigger.
6 foot. Hell.
152, I was good. I mostly fought people my height, so it wasn't that bad. But
That's like what, junior middleweight?
no. In amateurs, they go more. They have more of a strict. Yeah. So you have to make the weight. But once you get the pro, they have more of a
That's
gap.
when,
They let you live a little bit more. But it's right after I sprained my wrist, it was swollen. So I wasn't boxing. I was recovering. But I was working out. I was working my legs out. I was working my shoulders out. I was still doing things. And then I started getting stronger.
More
And
muscle.
then-
and shit.
yeah, and then that's where sparring races came into play. I started doing sparring races, and I saw that I had the boxer body where I'm conditioned, but I lagged the strength towards the end of the race when you're doing the obstacles, climbing the rope,
Oh, yeah, I seen that shit.
Yeah,
That shit ain't no joke. I
air
seen
crawls,
that shit.
That shit ain't no joke.
or picking up boulders or sandbags.
Oh, I did all that before.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, don't worry about
How
it.
long ago was this?
Let's see, man. We in 2020.
33.
We in 2020. Let me see. It was 19. It was, let me see. When my sister was born. She was born
Say, that's how long ago?
1963. Around that. Around that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
63.
Yeah, don't question it. Just know it's 63.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He said, don't worry about it.
It's there though.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's somewhere. Look it up. If you Google it somewhere, you just put Google Dugans putting in work. Then you'll see.
Nah,
the
we
results.
don't want to see nothing going on with that one.
No, no.
Yeah, man, don't worry
Pause,
about it.
pause, pause,
Don't
pause,
no,
pause.
let that play. Don't pause that. Let that play.
They're gonna see it there. You're gonna say disqualified.
Yeah, get him off.
Did not make it.
Get him off the card. Get him off the card.
The volunteer logo next to it.
Disqualified before he even walked on the ramp. Disqualified. Like, oh, this nigga about to go. Nah,
Nah,
disqualified,
for
brother.
real, like my boy did it. He's like your size. To be honest, that's how Scott. Like all he did was run and he was a
that's
big
what
guy.
it is. Once you get in
it took
shape.
him 5 hours, but bro, when he finished, it motivated him to. I'm gonna do better next year. I'm gonna do better next year. I'm gonna sign up to do it again next year, and he's getting better.
Yeah. No, you good. Yo, but
That's
Henny,
a motivation in its own. Like,
Yeah.
just finishing, and it's like, yo, I'm gonna get it next time. And, like, that's lit. Like, that's
Sex,
dope
sex.
for him, man.
You gonna say
Since
something?
like
Yo,
you was
yeah.
boxing
I'm
every
asking
single
a question.
week.
Hold on, real quick. And there be some Jones there. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Over there, they ain't no guys. It's a lot of fish
You know,
girls.
got enough though.
married.
Got
I'm
enough.
married. You know,
yo, Eno, that's all you, bro. That's all you.
That's all you, brother.
Eno and Lo the only single.
You definitely
ones.
need some
Nah,
more
Duke-
side
Duke,
Jones.
you single, ain't you?
Don't do that.
Oh, my bad.
Don't do that.
He said, don't do that.
Don't do that. Cut that out. Cut that out. Don't do that. This nigga always coming at my life, brother. Don't do that. You know black girls be out here trying to.
Since like you was basically boxing every week, you were basically wearing headgear all the time.
Yeah. So in amateur you wear headgear. Amateur you wear headgear. Once you go to pro, that's when you wear no headgear. But there's gyms in the area that it's fucked up as it sounds. Yeah, they'll tell the kids take the headgear off, and it's not right at all to do that at all. Like you're just sparring. If you tell them to take the headgear off, it's almost like you're telling your opponent don't hit me that hard, and that's kind of like fucked up mentally. It's like a chess game. It's almost like when you watch boxing and you know the fighter's tired. The corner will know they're tired, so they're like initially like not tie that tape around his gloves that much, and then somebody and the referee had to stop the fight because him and his gloves, or he might purposely drop his mouthpiece like, yo, you gotta drop your mouthpiece mid round because you need to catch that breath, and that's like not sportsmanship. It's not. Nah, don't do that. Don't take the headgear off.
Because boxing is a dangerous sport.
It is. People die.
Yeah, yo,
People
that's
die.
a dangerous
We lost
sport, bro.
3 boxers last year off of boxing, off of brain damage, off of, you know what I'm saying?
That
And
one Russian dude.
it's
like,
and
The American dude was it?
yeah.
It was the Russian dude.
I'm not remember none of these guys' names, and it's kind of upsetting, but it happened last year. We lost 3 boxers. I know Pernell Whitaker passed away, but that was a car accident. And yeah, but the other 3, they were young. They were young fighters. A lot of people didn't know, but they were like, I think one was from Cuba, 13-0, but the one I remember the most, it happened a while ago, I want to say like 7 years ago. He's a fighter from Florida. At 23-0, he kept getting hit in the back of the head. Referee not calling. He kept telling him, yo, he's hitting him in the back of the head. Oh, he ended up winning the fight. Afterwards, he had to go to the hospital, had a concussion. Yo, did not wake up. Did not wake up to the. No, I gotta look it up. I don't even know if he's awake now. But like they had a video of him. Like I don't know if he's awake, but they had a video of him of like he gained weight. He's awake and he's like this, and he's hitting the mitts like this. Like his chin is holding him, and he's like slow. He's like, and they're waiting for him to recover. But yeah, boxing is a dangerous sport. It's even more dangerous right now because of the coronavirus. It's
You're taking all that.
these NBA stars, NFL stars, like they got a contract for years. You got paid your money, you got all of that. But these boxers, you don't fight, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
You don't eat, you don't. So right now, that's why you see ESPN, top, they don't fight on. They're fighting on Thursday, they fight on Tuesday, they fight on Friday, Saturday. Like, you're watching the fight, damn, it's Thursday, who's fighting today? Like, so now they're having more where these fighters had to eat. So now we're like, yo, let's make this fight happen. Like, so it's getting more dangerous now because these fighters are trying to eat, trying to knock people out, trying to.
You're your own boss.
Huh?
You are your own boss.
Exactly.
Honestly, you're your own boss.
Not only that, like if he's not eating, and let's say his corner was eating too because of boxing.
Yeah.
That was their full-time job. They wasn't eating.
Not only
their
that,
families, and it's a whole tree.
You got a whole team behind you. You got to
How
feed
many
too.
families
So.
you're actually caring for?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's crazy.
So it gets stressful with everything.
You got no choice. Like,
Yeah.
you have to.
But speaking of the coronavirus, how did it change you? Like, did it affected you or your work anyhow?
Especially because,
I think it's bullshit. Coronavirus, for real. And I'll explain. Like,
I've been calling it.
people are dying. Don't get me wrong. People are
Same
dying.
here.
But like my friend from Texas, he's a nurse, and my friend here, you know John G. You know John G. Play ball? He's a nurse at Reagan Hospital, and they will tell me like, look, like corona's real, it's serious. People are dying, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But people from the flu, like 80, 100,000 people a year die from the flu.
Mhm.
But right now they have the numbers like I think at 3,000 that have died from the flu, and all the rest they're labeling it as coronavirus.
Yeah,
So if you have those symptoms and you die from the flu,
they
it's
automatically.
corona. It's not
Yeah.
the flu, it's corona. So those numbers are lying a lot.
The
Those
numbers
They
are
are.
balloons.
These numbers
It's not that it's fake.
are lying. Yeah.
The numbers
So,
are balloons.
now
Yeah, that's something we always suspected
Yeah.
anyway. We was always like, them numbers
Yeah,
was
we
like
talked
crazy.
about
Yeah.
that.
Because they got
We
like
talked about it.
they got like
So,
extra
like,
funding or
like Lyme
something.
disease
So
too.
basically, you're like
Yeah,
trying to
Lyme
boost up the
disease.
numbers to scare the public.
Huh?
Basically,
Yeah.
like trying to boost up the numbers to scare the
But
public.
not only that, we have
They-
an election coming up.
Yeah,
so it
they
makes
they
sense.
get like
That's
extra
gonna be
funding
the-
for that, don't they?
Huh?
They got like extra funding if they
Yeah.
like show them
Cause
numbers.
Yeah, like the
The
hospital
more
and stuff.
cases
Yeah,
you have,
that's
the
why
more
that's why I
money
heard.
is coming towards you.
That's why I
Yeah,
heard.
That's why
Yeah.
everything's
So,
being
so,
labeled
that,
as.
so that's like the main topic question for all these politicians running for, because they're just about to win. Not only that, like in hospitals, my friend told me once that shit was going crazy and people were panicking, like grocery, stores were getting emptied out. He went
You
up.
meet him there.
No, I'm good.
I think you
No,
find
but
out.
yo,
All
we
right,
was
but
not
you ain't got no
prepared.
electrolytes.
You basically had like bottles of water and that's it. Like we was not.
Nah, yeah.
So y'all wasn't prepared at all.
Remember, you basically went to take pictures.
And then
Sightseeing.
something said, "Let's go hiking
Yeah.
with nothing." No, y'all
You
sound
gotta
like
realize he was with
Yo,
Lewis.
wait, you didn't have food
and
either?
Seth.
What?
You have anything?
A backpack with bottles of water. That's it.
So you
no
sa-
snacks, no electrolytes, none of that.
So it sounds like you was with a smart crowd.
Yeah.
A bunch of dumb motherfuckers.
Yo,
They're like, let's go hiking.
Yo.
Nothing.
the hiking trail is worth it, bro.
Wait,
Going to the Grand Canyon
The
is
T-shirt
worth
Cougar.
it, bro.
What kind of shoes were you wearing?
Hmm?
What kind of shoes?
Niggas was
were you
wearing
Dude,
Air
I
Force
was-
Ones.
dude, I was
They had
wearing
Timbs
some
on.
black.
Niggas had Timbs
Yo.
and Air Force Ones,
I ain't gonna lie. No.
Air Maxes.
No, let me finish.
No.
Yo,
They
yo.
don't know how bad your height was.
butters
What
and
kind of
jean
shoes?
shorts.
There wasn't no pair of Rochers out
Boy,
there.
that's trying to let us on, nigga,
Yo, let
on
me-
vacation.
The samurais.
Nigga was in the Nike chancla.
Chilling.
Yeah, the samurais.
I had my Charles Barkley's, right?
I knew it, yo.
Not
I knew
the
it.
Barkley.
I was
No,
about to say.
no.
Which one, 94?
My bad. I
The
had my black,
Orens?
yo, I had my black Sarashis, right?
Oh, yeah,
So we did the 15 miles. We basically started the trail at 3:03. We didn't finish until 8:30.
Oh no.
We drove from the Grand Canyons to Vegas 4 hours. That's the best fucking road in the fucking world, cause like it's only like 2 highways you gotta take, 100 miles each. After we got back to the hotel, I took a shower, cold shower, jacuzzi. Next you know, I came out of the shower. Yo,
Who you
let's
was
hit
in
the
the
strip.
jacuzzi?
I was turned up. I'm like, yo.
Who you was in the
Yo, my
jacuzzi
mom,
with?
no, let me finish. Yo, my mom was like, yo,
I wanna
I
know
did
who you
fucking 15 miles, almost fucking past the fucking the Grand Canyons.
But you wanna know why?
I got energy.
You wanna know why? You got energy because you're doing more with your body. So now your body is gonna start burning more,
You know what I
burning
mean?
more
I was
carbs
like, yo,
inside you.
I was like,
And you're gonna be
I'm
like, yo, let's go.
And my man gave you the electrolytes. Man, you gotta understand. My man gave it to you.
That's
Twin texted me that night. He was like, bro, I almost died, nigga.
No,
He
yo,
was
dog.
like, yo, I just hiked the whole
Dog.
Grand Canyon.
He almost collapsed.
With
Because he
force.
got his legs.
With
I was
forces and a
good.
bottle of water.
I was good.
and
But him?
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes. My man came and gave you the.
They
He
were white,
said-
it was some white.
Put that stick down. I give you this. I give you this pole right here.
What color was them electrolytes?
Yo,
Brother,
which
yo.
And he gave you stick.
You can't just.
on what?
gave you a stick?
Dude, I
Don't do
still
that.
have
Don't do
the
that.
hiking
Thought it was Gatorade
Don't do that.
Frost.
No, it was Gatorade.
Oh, he gave you a stick too, right?
I still have the
You still got the
hiking
stick?
stick. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Was the Gatorade flavor white?
Nah,
still
it
gave you the
was-
wood?
It was
He
flavored.
gave you the
Gatorade.
wood?
It was the Gatorade Frost.
Yeah.
This guy that gave him the wood.
Electrolytes? No.
He kept
Nah.
the
Oh,
stick.
he gave you the hiking
He
stick.
definitely, nah, it was definitely strawberry banana.
Yeah, the pill.
It was definitely strawberry
So
banana.
that was the magic stick that they was talking
which,
about.
Yo,
All
which
right.
cheek did he inject it in?
All up, man.
My man talking about an achievement. They made it. Niggas is clowning. Like, niggas
Which
ain't
cheek did
shit.
he
It look like
inject
freaking
that shit
Mentos.
in?
It should look like Mentos.
Oh, yeah? Like Mentos?
The fresh maker.
some perks. Nah.
Yeah, right. They just gave him regular perks.
He gave that nigga
Hey, yo,
perk 30s,
take these. Yo, take these. You gonna be good. This will let you like.
Nah,
shoot
yo,
these out.
but I almost died too. I'll tell you a story too.
Shit
I
now.
did my second Spartan race, right? So I'm in there running, and I wasn't the only one because they actually ended up changing the whole swim part because of this. So we had to do an 8-mile run through Blue Mountain, like up the hill, sandbag, monkey, all that shit. So towards the 6-mile mark, they had to swim there. So you had to swim under these tires. So we get there, people are diving in. I'm like, I'm loving where I'm at right now. I'm like in the front. I'm like top 20 right now in this elite group. So I'm running. I get there. I go under the first tire, keep going. Yo, I caught a cramp like right on my calf, like right on my thigh. What's a calf? Right on my thigh, yo, like hurt. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm over here like trying to tread. Like this water is like probably like I want to say like 8 feet because I felt the bottom because I ended up going down. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going down. I went down, touched the bottom, and I like jumped back up. When I got back up, I tried to swim again. I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh shit, am I drowning right now? Am I drowning right now? Like,
You know you almost dying.
I'ma go? This how I'ma go?
When everything pauses and you ask yourself questions like,
Question yourself
nigga,
if you're
am I
dying.
dying?
Because I'm about to go back down right now. I'm like, I just went down once just to recuperate and like
Like
go
God
back
is-
up. Like, I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna get to the next tire and just like try to stretch it out real quick because you can rest at the tires. So I'm like, I'm gonna get to the next tire and I'm gonna rest for a little bit. I go back up. I start going to the tire like with one leg trying to get over there. I'm
That
like,
tire was getting
oh,
further and
yo.
further, ain't
This
nigga?
nigga said, God, is this it, God?
Like the
Is
tire
this-
was pulling back further and
Yeah.
further, and nigga like,
It looked like it
yo.
was
Nah, he
going
was just
farther
very
away.
tired.
So I'm over here like
Nigga said, God, this is what you wrote for me? This how it's gonna end?
so I'm getting tired as I'm getting to the tire. I'm like, I'm about to go
see?
back down. I'm like, oh shit! And that's when I said that like, am I drowning? I said,
Like,
so
this
I'm
is
looking
it.
around like, who the hell is around me right now that I can let know? Yeah, there was another dude swimming like right next to me, and I'm like, yo, I grab onto that guy. I dead ass grab onto him, yo. I grab onto the back of him, and I'm like, yo.
Like, bro, listen.
He's like, what's up? And I'm like, yo,
Listen.
you gotta put me to the tire. But he's over here like trying to like kicking his legs and like with one arm like holding me. He's like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, I'm Johnny. Y'all got a cat. Like, he like, so he ends up calling like one of the canoe because they had canoe guys there for that. Like, 'cause, like it hasn't happened. So the dude takes me off the canoe. Yo, I will never forget this either. He gave me a mustard packet. He told me to put it like. It had the sodium and it had the turmeric. Turmeric is like a chemical, not a chemical. It's a herb in mustard, and that's like anti-inflammatory. So it's like he gave me that, put it under my tongue, and he gave me like a little bit of like, a salt pack too.
Oh, word?
And yo, cramp went away, B. It went away like in 30 seconds. And
No.
I got with that canoe. I never swam so fast in my life. Like, yo, I didn't catch the
Get the
fuck
fuck
up.
outta here.
Like I was in the top 20. Now I feel like I'm in the top 50, like type shit. So
I
then,
may save your life just as
Speaking
me.
about,
so that was that year. So in the following year,
Nigga, you almost died again?
Nah.
Oh, I be like, bro, you might want to give that up.
I would have cut out these Spartan races, man.
Yo, the first
He said that was the first year, the second year.
Yeah, I love doing. I do them every year. So the first one I did, I just fell in love with the whole like workout aspect, pushing your body to a certain limit, and knowing that there's room to improve because there's other people beating you to the fucking finish line. Why is that? Because they must be fucking working hard. You know what I mean? Like, and some of these motherfuckers be old as shit, like, and it be annoying. Yo. It really be annoying. So my first race, I did good, and when I finished, I was like proud of my. You get a free beer at the end. You get a T-shirt. You get all the protein. You get all the hydration. They take care of you. Everything is free. They have food there. It's a nice event. They have fit girls walking around. You talking to people about racing. The vibe is great. It's like my space. So that's what really drifted me away from boxing. Was like I need to get stronger. My legs need to be stronger. My body needs to be stronger. So I started lifting weights. But I was still in the boxing. I was still sparring. I was still helping out. You know what I mean? And then like 3 years went by, and then it's like, yeah, I'm not going back. I can't cut that weight. It'll be unhealthy. Like if I want to cut that weight, it'll have to be. I can cut it. Like in boxing, like, it's crazy how fighters can cut 10 pounds to get ready for a fight in 2
days.
months. That's not healthy at all to be
hell no.
cutting that much. So that drifted me away from boxing. I got more into sparring races. But then the following year, going back to what I was saying, they changed the swims at the beginning. So when the guy announced it too, like
So you gonna die, you die
last
off the
year,
bat.
he was like, last year we actually had 20 people almost drown. And I'm like, oh, word? I wasn't the only one.
I wasn't the Let niggas,
Word.
let niggas die in the beginning.
He was
Keep
like,
the race
yeah.
going.
So he like, so just so it's fair for everybody, the swim's gonna be around the 3 mile mark. So everyone will be all right. I'm like, all right, word.
But question, did you take that tip? That, like, do you walk around with like mustard packages and salt?
Oh, only when I do the beast. So there's 5 different sprint races. So the first original 3 are the sprint. The sprint is 3 to 5 miles, and it's 15 obstacles. And that's like a red medal you get. And then it's the blue medal is the super. Super is 6 to 8 miles, depending where. And then you get a blue medal for that one. And then the green is the beast. The beast is 8 to 15 miles.
Yeah, you're never gonna see me.
And it's 45 obstacles.
You're not gonna see me in that one. Well, you're not gonna see me in any of them.
And if you get all 3 of them, though, if you get all 3 of them, it forms the logo, the Spartan logo. So each one connects.
Oh, that's dope.
And they call it a trifecta. And when you get the trifecta, they send you a free medal with the whole thing to connect it, like with your name on
That's
it and
dope.
everything. Like, but you have to do all 3 within a calendar year for it to count.
Oh, okay.
You
So
can't
you
be,
can't
you
do
just
pick
did
and
one
choose,
year
yeah.
and the next year. So yeah, so it gets, I did a beast before and kind of questioned my life. Like, I was like, yo, it rained the whole day. So I'm in the 13-mile mark. I'm about to be done. And I'm in the woods, and it's just raining. And mind you, my time is good. To this day, that's the best Spartan race I ever did time frame wise. I got 10th place at 3,600 people.
Is that the highest you ever placed?
For the beast, yeah. For sprints, I've gotten first place in my age group.
10th
5th
place
place.
out of 3,000?
Yo, and the first place guy
That's
beat
good.
me.
That's an achievement.
Good, nigga.
The first place guy beat me by an hour.
That's crazy.
Yo, yeah.
That's
When I saw
whoa.
that shit,
That's
I'm
ridiculous,
like,
bro.
What the fuck? When I saw that shit,
Nigga.
cause you see, like, when I saw that shit, I was like,
Hold up.
Nigga, what am I doing, son?
Was
What
he,
am I
was
doing
he older?
wrong?
Was he older?
huh?
Was he older than you?
Yeah. 32 years
Oh,
old.
so
I think.
not by much.
No, but there was an old guy
Bruh.
in that same race, the beast. I was running, and I'm over here, like, around, towards the end. I think I'm at that beast was 14 and a half miles. It was Mount Vernon in New Jersey. So a lot of these Spartan races, they take place everywhere in the United States. You can travel, you can do them, and that was honestly my first goal when I was doing that, was like, because there's people there, you win bread. If you do the elite, they win like $5,000 first place, third place 5,000, I think 10th place gets like 10 racks, and they get like sponsorship and stuff like that, like Be the Lead, Spartan Race be sponsoring them, and they travel and just keep winning, get more
Keep
bread every
competing.
week. Every week is like 10 racks, 5 racks you're getting every week by placing, winning. And there's this guy called, his name is, what's his name? Ryan Acklands. He's from Canada. He's one of those where he's sponsored and he goes to every single state and wins first place. Like, that nigga is fucking nasty. He is the best in that sport. Like, guarantee, goes to Hawaii, places, wins, flies out, gets more money, and he's traveling the world, sightseeing.
He's literally making a living traveling,
What's his
busting
name
ass.
again?
Ryan Acklands. I'll
He
never
sounds
forget his
familiar
name.
because like, I was watching a race on YouTube, and I was like, yo, how can people do this shit?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I think I sent it to you, right? Did I send it to you? Yo, you basically gotta run 2 miles, right? It's like it's inside of a football stadium, so you basically gotta run 2 miles. But you're basically carrying a 30-pound plate, like a bulletproof plate on you.
Like a vest.
You're like a vest. 30 miles you gotta, 2 miles you gotta run, right? Come in the stadium. I think we'll do, I think about like 500 pull-ups. 500, what's that? I think it was like 500 push-ups, squats. Then run the 2 miles again and do the shit again, bro. I was like, bro.
Pushing their body to a whole nother limit.
Got me fucked up.
One dude, he fucked up.
I ain't got my
Cause
mustard.
yo, even the commentator said it, bro. Like, in the first 2 miles, you should not lead.
You
know
should
what I
not
mean?
what?
You should not lead the race.
Okay.
Wait, this is like a trail?
What?
This is like a trail you running, or?
Around the stadium.
Oh, okay.
So what he messed up at, he basically trying to take the lead, trying to be the first one.
So he used all his energy off the bat right there instead of.
That's where you messed up.
Yeah.
Instead of pacing yourself.
You know what I mean? Should have paced himself just like everybody. Everybody was basically in the group. Nah, he wanted to just lead. He was basically almost like the
That's where
last
that ego
person.
comes in.
And what was next?
The
The
last
pull-ups
person-
was after that? After the race? The run
Think
was
about
then the pull-ups,
A 30
right?
mile jacket plate.
30 pounds, yo.
Come in, do 500 pull-ups,
500 though, that's crazy.
500
I got
push-ups,
you in the strong
500 squats. What?
Murph?
Is it Murph?
Murph? You
I
wear
got you
30 pounds
strong, too.
a vest,
Plate,
and
yeah.
you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and you run them out before that, you run them out after that.
2 months, right?
2 months.
Yeah,
You run
yeah.
them out first. You don't do it all at once. You break it down. 10, 20, 30 is usually what everyone does. They do 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 air squats, 10 times each. So you just keep going back and forth. And then they run the last mile. Yeah, Murph. Yeah, and they wear 30-pound vests.
Bro, I seen this. You're the dude who's basically doing it.
I be trashing. I be trashing.
You putting work in?
That's easy. Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I can do push-ups. I can definitely do air squats. I can do 100 pull-ups.
You probably run like a
You can do the
5-minute
Murph?
mile,
I
nigga.
do that every year. It's on Memorial Day. It's Murph. Every CrossFit gym does that.
Bro, I seen that shit. I was like, wow.
It goes after
I did it like the year before. What year were you in again? 2020.
You did it never worry 31st.
Yeah, no, it was the 27th.
Nah, don't do that.
Never worry.
He said never worry.
Never
20.
worry.
Alright,
I forget the guy's name. It's Sergeant Murphy, but I forget his first name. But he actually was in Afghanistan in
Yeah.
2003.
It was him, yeah, it was him,
2001,
yep.
And that was his workout. He did that workout every day. And
So
the
he
one
created
day,
that?
Huh?
He created that workout?
Created that workout, yeah. And they honor him because he ended up dying because a platoon from Afghanistan was coming to kill his platoon. And he was like, I guess he was out of base where he was at. So he actually led them away from base so they can have enough time. So he radioed them, let them know, yo, they're chasing me. I'm taking them over here real quick, just so you guys know. And he ended up dying.
True
They ended up killing him over there. Yeah, so now they
Medal of
honor him.
Honor.
R.I.P. Murphy.
Yeah.
Shit.
So a lot of people honor him now for that, and they do his workout. Yeah, his friend was like, yo, this is what he did every day. He did 300, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that freaking workout was like, bro. I was like, shit.
With his things on it, which weighs 30 pounds.
So they honor him on
That's where the
Memorial
30-pound
Day?
vest comes in, because
Well, CrossFit gyms usually do, they do with the Murph.
Oh, the 30-pound. Okay, for his uniform. That's just take a replacement. Oh, that's smart.
They wear a 30-pound vest.
That's dope.
200 pullers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me fucked
100
up.
pull-ups.
Is it
I would have just,
100 pull-ups, yeah.
I would have
Just
just
what,
canned.
like
100 pull-ups,
200 pushes, right? And then the
I
squats,
was just
right?
about to say, I
And
don't know
you
about the
gotta
1
basically
mile
run
before all
again.
that.
You run, and then you do 20 pull-ups, 200 push-ups.
I'm walking it.
But usually,
I'm walking it.
air squats
Is-
are-
so you're doing what,
pull-up,
10 miles and then,
No, 1 mile. There's 2 miles. You run 1 mile. Once you're done with your mile,
oh, you just do it in sets. Just
yeah, you run 1 mile and you do it in sets.
You
Once
run a
you're done with
mile,
everything,
100
you
push-ups.
I thought you do it after every mile. I'm like, oh,
No,
hell no.
no.
That's so deep.
So you do 1 mile, then do the
Oh,
sets
hell
10
no.
times,
Do everything, yeah.
and then
Once
run
you
the
do
next
workout,
mile down.
You
Okay.
run 1 mile to finish it off. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
had me bugged out. Like, hold up.
Some German dude basically won it this year.
Huh?
Some German dude. He won it this year.
You want to wear?
The Murph event. But he basically took
Is it a competition,
Yeah,
or is it
competition.
just a
I
regular?
mean, people might do it to compete, but I've never heard of no like on a high level type scale where you see it on ESPN. People do it. Nah, like people do it on the CrossFit Games. Like they do Murph if it's around that time frame. Like CrossFit Games, like I don't know if you guys ever seen the CrossFit Games. They do that
I've
every
seen them.
year, and it's like they like snatching, cleaning, deadlifting, like it's all like power weight movements. And they do Murph every now and then. It's one of the challenges, and they end up doing Murph. They be killing it. They be 30-pound weighted vests, and they do that. And the announcer doesn't even say anything. Like, it's Murph. You know what it is. Let's get started. Like,
Yeah, right.
banging out however you do it, and the cameras be watching them, and they all run, they all do it. And yeah,
It's like a 3-day event.
What that CrossFit Games? Yeah, CrossFit Games like 3-day event. They do
It's a
everything.
3-day event.
Snatch,
Not
clean,
obstacles. You
deadlift,
gotta. I'm like, whoa, shit.
Yeah,
Oh, goddamn.
I'm slowly getting into that as well. CrossFit. Yeah.
Shit.
So, guys, Henry got to leave. Any final questions?
Yeah, anybody else got
you
no
wanna
I
questions?
got a final question.
I got money on these.
What do you think
games,
about
man.
obesity?
Like the Clippers, I got money on these games. Y'all be fucking with that fan duel?
Nah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yo, I did.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
I fucked with that OnlyFans though.
I got,
Hold on.
You bring that up. I'm actually gonna do OnlyFans. I don't know if y'all want to subscribe, but I'm doing it about fitness.
Okay.
So it'll be-
Oh, okay, you scared me for a
Say
second.
that. Hold up.
I was about to say, I ain't trying to go on there. I see Henry with some gray sweats on. Like, Henry, what you doing, bro? Come on, I thought you said, let me know where you get it at.
I waited, yeah.
I'm gonna be at the crib looking at it. My
show
girl's
something
like,
right, and it'll be like body workouts. It'll be shit
what's up,
we can do
nigga? You
at
got
home.
something to
Yeah,
tell
I'm
me?
gonna block you from my girls. Yeah.
let me know when you get it
Sure,
all
my
up
girl
on
gonna
it.
block me.
That's in the process of me doing it too as well. But,
I'm gonna be watching Henry's OnlyFans. My girl will be like, yo, nigga, you got something to tell me?
Yo, for real.
why you over there picking up them weights? You watching these working out. While you're over there.
Are you watching grown niggas work out?
Yo, babe, but you don't get it. You don't get it. Look how he cleaned this shit right here.
Yeah, and then she move you over to take a seat to look. Oh, you said his name was Henry? And then sat down and watched like, chill, never mind.
Let me tip him $5.
Yeah, man.
Was he the one on the podcast? You got his number?
My question is, Henry, for you before you leave, dieting. About your dieting, what do you do as far as food? What do you
Do you
eat?
meal
What's
prep
the
and
right
stuff?
thing?
Well, the first thing I tell like clients and everybody is you don't want to call it a diet. You want to call it like a lifestyle change. Because a
Okay.
diet, you're already mentally telling yourself this shit's not
It's a
gonna-
fail,
It's not
yeah.
gonna be forever. Like I never met somebody that said, yeah, I've been on this diet for 20 years. I've been on this diet for my whole life. It's more of a lifestyle change.
I never thought of it.
Yeah, because when you put
Makes
diet, it's
hella
like,
sense, right? Makes
diet
hella
is
sense.
like, let me see
I'm
how it
gonna diet
goes.
for as
and
long as
then
I
now
can
it's
or
go
whatnot.
back.
Yeah.
So I tell everybody, nobody should just read up a diet and be like, oh, I'm doing this starting tomorrow. Like you should like work on your own habits in your own way. If you drink a lot of soda, try to drink water for a week. Just little baby stuff. I tell my clients too, if they have like a sweet tooth, I tell them, yo, just chew gum. If you crave candy, you crave a sugary snack. Yo, they got like fucking 50 million flavors of fucking bubble gum. You got Swedish fish. You got any. Yo, I realize
That's
you
what
can
I
chew
need.
that and have that little bit of sugar and feel that crave.
That's what I need. 'cause
That-
I'll be banging out gummies.
And salt too. I tell people like, yo, eat popcorn. People be, I love chips. That's one thing I still eat chips to this day.
That's my weakness.
So I started focusing
What's the
more
cure
on
for pussy?
popcorn and just, you know what I mean? Like,
What's the cure for pussy? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
what if I eat too much pussy? Like, what's the cure for that?
Pussy. I mean, you gotta go get checked every month. That's all I'm gonna say.
Heart disease.
The same thing.
Do you meal prep?
Huh?
Do you meal prep?
I try to. It's too time consuming, but it is beneficial. But I'm bougie when it comes to my food. I don't like eating shit that
Leftovers.
and
Niggas don't
stayed
cook
over
on
one
Sunday.
Yeah.
Niggas cook on
Nice.
Sunday, Thursday morning. Like,
I'm the same
My
way.
meal prep is really maybe 2 days max. So yeah,
That's
I
facts,
never
that's
like
facts.
making food. Not only that, like cooking food as well. Like people don't realize that when you cook food, you're burning all the nutrients from wherever it came from. People think the food is fresh at Walmart or at different at Target. Like you get the lettuce, or you look at the date, oh, it's gonna be good for a week, da da da. But it took like a month to even get there from wherever it came from, California, Florida, like. And then what you gonna do?
they're not
later?
adding that extra time.
Yeah, yeah, and then you're gonna put it on the fucking stove to burn off anything else that was good on it. Like people should be eating more raw food than they should be eating cooked food. Like in China and these other places, when they be eating like
That's why they eat all that raw.
sushi, they be drawing with some of these animals.
Honestly, that's why you rarely see
A
obese
fat Asian,
Chinese-
yeah.
A lot of them are healthy. A lot of them,
Asian
like, yo,
people.
if you look at the cancer situation over there, people rarely over there have cancer.
Low numbers.
Yeah, low numbers compared to their population. I
Yeah,
wanna say.
yeah. Because
Because the numbers are still high. They're probably like equal United States, but they have.
Oh yeah, but they got more people. Yeah.
Yeah, but for dieting, just take it step by step. I mean, only you know your body, only you know your weaknesses. We all know fucking right from wrong. It's not that difficult. So it's up to us to make that little bit of change each day to the point where you have your own diet. So for me, I have my own diet. I like the way I look. I know if I eat this shit today, I'm gonna have to kill myself tomorrow
Chill,
in a
chill.
workout.
Lifestyle
and if I don't
change.
eat this now, it's like I'm gonna stay in better shape and I'm gonna continue moving. So it's like, is it worth the workout? Is it worth me doing this shit tomorrow? Is it worth me running tomorrow? Is it worth like? And then I take timing, events, where I'm at to consider. It's like a whole fucking thought process. I'm that guy that's in the grocery store reading the back of labels. And like, nah, this got enough. This don't got enough protein to be buying this shit. This don't got enough carbs, or you know what I mean. And I'm always on low carbs too. Like I've eaten bread. If I could give one advice, don't eat that much bread. Don't eat that much rice. Don't eat that much beans. And that's hard for Spanish people a lot. But you do that and you drink more water.
Yeah.
That's your whole. That's your whole
That's the whole dinner right there. Dinner's
Yeah.
done. You say I can't eat beans or rice?
It's just all carbs, and if you're not burning it off the way you should be, then it's just keep building because your body stores all of that. Your body stores all this for energy for the future. But if you're not burning X amount of what you're eating, your body just keeps storing it.
Yo, you hear that, young fella? Less carbs for you, bro.
Yeah.
So one more question though. So for people that wants to lose weight, that's starting off at the gym, what would your routine be? Like your advice for them,
My routine,
for like a weekly routine for somebody that's trying to lose
I would
weight.
have them. Well, if they're doing one-on-ones with me, it's a different story. But if you're doing it on your own,
Yeah.
I would recommend just getting on elliptical. Stay away from like the treadmill. I would recommend elliptical. Elliptical is like the most physical therapy for your knee. And you're moving your hands, you're moving forward. I would get on that first, and I would do light weights with any time of work. You could do anything. You want to do legs? One day do legs, do back. There really is no routine. Just focus on one muscle group. Do cardio before and do cardio after. And once you lose 5 to 6 pounds, then you can start limiting cardio depending on your size, and then you can start building. Because what you have, I tell everybody, what you have, all that fat is like clay. You want to mold it to where it needs to go and get rid of what you need to get rid of, and you sculpt your own body like the way you want it to be. So only you know where you want to take your body and how you want to look, because a lot of people, some women would work out with me and they'd be like, oh, damn, he got to go over here benching, he got to go over here, he wants me like to be as strong as him, and I'd be telling them, like, nah, like a lot of women, they lack
You did not have a fupa.
upper chest. Yeah,
Football be wild.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel, I'm not attracted to the whole, when women be wearing that cut dress, and the titties be sagging, they be having like that.
Oh, I hate that.
You see
Yeah.
that?
You
I'm
saggy
like,
ass
yo,
titties.
you feel like you got mileage on
Look
you,
like
like, why you
Squidward's
over here
nose and
showing
shit.
off them saggy joints?
Yeah, like you don't got no breast tape. Where the breast tape at?
Titties looking like Squidward's nose, nigga.
SpongeBob.
I don't know what made this popular, but I'm like, yo, so I have women do upper chest because it helps pick that up for them, and a lot of women think that they're fucking trying to get big and strong. Like, I like to explain it better too for them, but like I said, everybody's different, and I'm picking up new clients now that I'm in my job, and I'm focusing more on their schedule and their agenda and what they want to do, and then I'll send them little notes here and there to like focus on. And one more thing, a trainer's job isn't to keep you; it's to educate you. Like I don't plan on keeping my clients for more than 3 months. Like my purpose is to educate you so you can maintain the way that you want to be at and keep pushing forward on your own. Like it's like a bird. The mother's gonna let you till you're old enough to fly and go out, man. Then you got your own. Like figure it out.
True.
Yeah.
So we know you gotta go though. So let everybody know where they can find you again.
Cowboy Fitness on Instagram and Twitter, and
We'll definitely put it
I'm on Facebook. This is my regular name, Henny Cowboy.
The
And
link will be down below. All his social media platforms will be down there.
Put your social
Please, if you're in Reading, look him up. Hit him up.
let me give a
please.
shout out to my boy Yensi, Love is Love, and
Yes, sir.
my boy Rolly, a couple people that I work out with. I'm slowly building my team too, so I can maybe start competing, start doing something. You know what I mean? And yeah, and everybody in Reading, that's even you guys doing the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
We support out there,
Much
man.
love.
Appreciate you guys having me.
You're
Yes,
inspiration,
sir.
brother.
Yeah,
Real
let
shit.
me know, I'll come back,
For
man.
coming.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nah.
Well, appreciate-
He looked at Eno, said, I'm coming back, nigga.
Thanks for coming, yo.
So take us
Ray,
out,
take
guys.
us out, man.
We'll just come back next year. We'll see if we changed or anything.
All right, yeah. that
Ray
works.
might be closer to next year because the
Yo,
way Eno
if
is right
y'all
now.
want, I mean, I put this on the camera right now. How about all you guys weigh yourselves? Let me know what y'all weight is.
Yeah, I got you tomorrow.
And next time I come back, we see what y'all at.
Oh, we can do this.
But I'm
Let's
going
do this.
through surgery, so it's a little different though.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm going through
All right,
surgery.
so I mean, this is 3 people here.
You know what I mean? I'm going through
Let's do
the
this.
whole-
Wait,
You can enjoy the show with me.
the whole gastric.
I ain't
so
got
you know
no
what I mean?
problem with that. I would do
All
it.
right, we'll see.
I know my weight.
Put a wager up too.
Say no
Put a
more.
wager up. I'm all about the bets. You know what I mean? I'm about to go
I
over
love
we
this
in
it.
game.
I love it.
We definitely in there, but
I'm already on my shit, so
we definitely in there. We'll make sure we put his socials in the comments. Excuse me, below. But you already know, guys. Like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. We'll holla at y'all next week.
Yeah. Hennessy, Hennessy, Hennessy.